didn't get no video today, y'all. We just you know, it's getting close to Christmas, and you know, we're just trying to get a little work done before, you know, Christmas rolls around and all that, man. So I've been wondering, and I know a lot of you guys that watch my videos and stuff, y'all know that I've been buddies with Jesse Blackfork, you know, Blackfork Lawn and Snow. Has anybody seen him or heard from him? I haven't heard from him since, you know, around the 1st of December. I texted him yesterday, didn't hear from him. I hope everything's okay with him. Maybe somebody can let me know in the video, you know, in the comments, man, if they heard from him. Or Jesse, if you watch it, man, just holler at your boy, man. Damn. So y'all know I got the lift yesterday. Stoked about having it. Me and Drew finagled around with it a little bit today, kind of showing Drew the ropes on all, you know, on it. But you know, not a lot going on, man. You know, we got family coming in, so you know, it's just you know, just slow motion, man. Ain't really trying to do a whole lot. I'm gonna put this little video together. It's not gonna be much. Yeah, I'm glad that all you guys are seeing what I'm trying to do here. You know, with the lift, the Bobcat, and the dump trailer, and you know, just building up the tool, you know, arsenal. You got to do that, y'all. You know, if you're not, you know, you got to be willing to build it up. You know, you got to make sure that you can spend your money like you're supposed to. You know. Or like you know, make smart moves, put it that way. You know, when you bank your money up. I bank my money up for a reason. It's so I can pull the trigger and buy things, you know, for the business. Not jet skis and not, you know, trips to Acapulco, you know. You know what I'm saying? So to get y'all set up somewhere where I can sit down for a minute. What happens when you get old, y'all? So yeah. So you know, but I kind of worried about old Blackfork, man, and hope everything's okay with him. You know, and if y'all heard from him, y'all leave me a comment. So I picked up another potential job with this lift. When Drew got here this morning, I put me and Drew both got in the basket, and I picked us up. You know, the whole 40 feet. It says it's 35 feet, but it's 35 feet. Will pick you up, you know, from to the bottom of the basket. Well, you know, I'm 5'10", so that gives me another 5 feet. And then one thing I did not notice until today is that when the outriggers are down, that it picks the whole machine up, so to balance it and all. And I'm gonna do a quick little video to show y'all the outriggers going down. So and that's what stabilizes a machine like this. Of course, you can't ride with the outriggers down, and you can't run the machine without the outriggers down. It won't let you. You know, these lifts, they have all kind of safety features on them, y'all. All kinds. So if it's something ain't right, it ain't gonna let you do it. I went on and greased the machine everywhere. Funny thing is, there's not a lot of grease ports. You know, you would think that on something like that, with all the joints and stuff, that they would have grease fittings, but they don't. You know, but the batteries seem to be holding really good. I charged them up last night, you know, yesterday afternoon when I got home. I was pretty disappointed that they didn't have them charged. You know, you'd think that they'd have them charged up, ready to go when you pull up over there. What if I'd wanted to run it into some deep testing before I left with it? You know, but they give you the reason why I didn't. I know a lot of you guys are probably saying, "Well, damn, bro, you left there without even trying it out." Well, no, I turned it on and I put the outriggers down and balanced it, but I didn't get in the basket or nothing because, well, I was ready to go, and there's a warranty. I got 30 days, so yeah, as long as I don't flip it or nothing, So uh, yeah, I mean, I don't see anything. Uh, and this company, excuse me, y'all. And this company's real reputable with lifts and stuff. In Georgia, y'all saw the place they got out there. And there's all kinds of checklists and OSHA things that they have to jump through in order to be able to sell these lifts. So today I had it up as high as it would possibly go, and with me in the basket. And I gotta say, it's pretty freaking sketchy, man. I mean, you're way up there. 35 foot don't seem like a lot, but when the riggers go down, it picks the machine up. I know at least, according to what kind of ground you're on, but at least 2 or 3 feet. And then, like I said, the bottom of the basket is 35 feet, so they call it. They say you got 40 foot of reach, and easy 40 foot of reach. I mean, you can get way up there. And I don't mean to brag about having this machine or not. I'm just trying to show you guys that that I'm nobody unique. You know what I'm saying? That you can do what I do too. And any of you guys that are starting out that are frustrated by lack of business or lack of equipment or lack of customers or this and that. I was all those things too in the very beginning, so you just got to stick with it, man. You got to kind of stay the course and ride that freaking Bronco like no other. You got to. And y'all have heard me talk about the beginning a lot, but I'm not. When I talk about these machines and this and that, I don't mean to sound like I'm bragging or I'm saying that kind of thing. I'm not really that kind of guy. Of course, when you work through some of the trials and tribulations that I've had to work through to get to 14 years in this game, then there is a certain amount of pride that you have because of what you've went through, and I don't never want to come off as a know-it-all or bragging about I got all this and I got all that, because it sounds really bad on tape, on film, when I see other YouTubers and they're talking about one guy, he's one single guy, and he's got one truck and he's got like 6 or 7 mowers. I mean, I guess that's okay if that's what you're trying to do, collect mowers. But if you're not, I just don't want to be perceived as that, y'all. Okay, so because I'm just like you, I come from nothing, and I'm still in the rat race. Now, it's evolved a lot over since I started a course. If it doesn't evolve and it doesn't change, then you kind of evolve into what you're going to be and what you're going to do and how you're going to do it, and you learn from all the things that you go through, and to be able to get to a point to where you can have a vision. And like I talked about yesterday, when I started my business, I had no vision. I didn't have anything. Just trying to pay my bills, man. Just trying to do the next logical thing, and grateful for the help I had along the way, and grateful for the times that I didn't get help along the way, because for every struggle there is a success, and most of the time I learn a lot more from the struggle than the success. So I just want to put that out there, and y'all see me with these mowers and with the equipment and buying this lift yesterday, and a lot of guys might be thinking, damn dude, he ain't got nothing to worry about, you know, he's not really one of us, you know. Well, I am though, okay? I am one of you. I did start from nothing, and you can do what I have done too. And you may not want to do what I've done. You may not, and I haven't done anything special, unique, or I just did the next logical thing, and the next thing I know, I look back and I'm like, damn, dude, you are excelling, you know. In the midst of it, I don't think of it as that. In the midst of it, I think of it as the next logical thing in every move I make. And I ain't talking about equipment moves. I'm talking about from blowing and weed eating the yard to getting more efficient at the routing density and all those things. Because without the lawn care stuff, man, it all started with a push mower. Okay, everything that you see that I have today, and not that material items make or break you, but in this game that we're in, y'all, you have to have equipment to make top dollar. So people can say, well, we can live on love. Well, love ain't gonna pay the mortgage, man. You know, we can live on being a stand-up guy. Well, you could be a stand-up guy, and that ain't gonna pay the bills either. You know, so there is a point in time where the rubber hits the road, and you have to do what you have to do to provide for your family. You know, and I can sit here now and I can look at the last 6 or 7 years in the business, and I can see all the pivots that I've made along the way. You know, where I go in this way, and then I didn't like that, and I pivot, go back this way, and then I pivot again. You know, and it's a constant state of pivoting. I feel like a freaking NFL running back. So where I've had to just go through all these things in order to get to where I'm at, and I know, y'all, that I'm going to go through some more stuff too. You know, I know there's so much I don't know about everything, that I'm going to run into some more things, and every time I do, I'm going to learn from it every single time. You know, I talked yesterday about, being nervous about, you know, buying a piece of equipment like the lift, and how, I don't know, just how I start second guessing myself. You know what I'm saying? And when you start second guessing yourself, you know, sometimes that can be, uh, well, when you start second guessing yourself, that's a good thing. You have to. Everything that I do, and I don't know if I show it on video, y'all, but it's a planned, calculated move, man. You know, it's I didn't wake up one day and say, hey, I'm gonna buy a lift. You know, same way with the Bobcat, the same way with the Skag mower, and any mower, or truck, or anything that I bought. I do my research because when you're self-employed, buying a piece of equipment like that lift, that's well, you gotta do your research and know exactly what you want. You know, you don't get in a hurry and all of that. And I was able to get the lift, and I'm not bragging, but I was able to get the lift without touching any of that, Ritchie Brothers money that they were going to loan me. I bailed out on that because I felt like that was something that could hamper me, and so there's a reason why I did this the way I did it, and I'm gonna go on and tell you guys how I did this. Okay, so the lift was $17,066. It was actually $1,590, but after tax and a few other fees, it's $17,066. Okay, so what I did is I filled out the form for the 17K. Okay, and they granted me the 17K. Well, I got to looking at the fine print, and you got to always do that now. Don't, there's many a dudes like you and like me that done jumped off into something because they're so excited somebody's fixing to finance them something that they ain't looking at everything. And so what they ended up doing was they were going to loan me the 17 grand. They're going to give me 48 months, and you're gonna pay interest. You ain't gonna get away without paying no interest on something like this. Now, if I bought a brand new one, I might have could have got some interest free time there. But a brand new lift like the one I got, dude, a brand new lift is like $30,000, man. And I couldn't see myself spending $30,000 on a piece of equipment that is an idea. You know, I couldn't do it, man. So I asked him. I said, okay, so if I get the whole 17 grand, full finance, what's the payment gonna be? So you can hear him with his little calculator. So okay, the payment's gonna be $398 a month. At 8% interest or whatever. Well, once he said $390 something a month, I didn't hear anything after that, because I'm like, I'm not gonna do that, man. I'm not gonna sign up for a $400 a month payment for the next 4 or 5 years. I'm just not gonna do it. Not if I ain't got to. So, and as soon as he came out of his mouth, $398 or whatever he said, I said, no, 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 no. I'm not gonna do that, man. And I didn't. There was no wavering. He knew by the tone of my voice that I was not going to do that. If I couldn't get the machine, then I just couldn't get the machine. I was not going to let the desire for the machine run me up into some monies that I didn't want to have to come up with every month. Okay, no, man. So this is what I told him. I said, so how much if I borrow 10 grand? Of course, they don't want you to do that. They want you to borrow the whole 17, because that's more commission. So I said, and they won't let you borrow less than 10 grand. You got to at least get 10 grand. Okay. So, and he came back and he said $246 a month. If I put down, and I'll put down $7,066, and so that's what I did. Now I got 48 payments. $240 a month. It's 41 or 2 or something like that. I don't even know exactly. I knew that I was going to get it down to under 250, and that's all I cared about. Because see, $250 a month. If I don't even work the machine, I can swing that. Because at the end of the day, there's some other things that are coming down the pipe that I'm on the tail end of paying off. 48 months. $240 a month, and I can't buy it out in the first year, because I always pay things off early. It's just how I'm built. I don't know if everybody's like that or not. I know everybody ain't, because I know a lot of people that ain't like that. They let everything back up on them, and it's all because they scared to come off the money. And when you're scared to come off the money to invest in the business, and I ain't talking about making a knucklehead investment. I'm talking about where you've been educated by being in the business and you know what to buy next. You got to be plotting all the time, and that's what I do. I plot when I'm sitting on the mower. I'm not thinking about Judy Fu, and I'm not thinking about the little girl down the street. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about how I can make more money and what piece of equipment do I need to buy next. And then I start weighing everything in my head as I'm on a freaking lawnmower making money. I'm actually making money, and I'm thinking. Some people some people go to the crapper and they do their best thinking on the crapper. I do my best thinking on a lawnmower. And that's great because I cut grass. And that's great because I'm making money cutting grass, and I'm plotting the business's next move. A lot of people would never have made this move on this. Well, You know, I didn't, you know, I don't know, uh, uh, you know, I don't know that I made the right move. Who am I? I don't know. I'm just like you. You know, I'm just trying to learn and trying to, you know, try different things and see if maybe I can fall into a little group, a little niche market or whatever, and maybe I can make decent money. I don't expect to become a millionaire behind that, but it's possible. It is possible, you know, because that can turn into another one, into another one, and into another one, you know. Uh, so, you know, I'm not uh, immune to failure, you know, and it all remains to be seen right now. Of course, I'm hyped that I got a new machine. Of course, I'm thinking about all the endless possibilities with this thing, you know, of course. Uh, but I was thinking about all of that before I bought it. I didn't buy it and then start thinking about it. I started thinking about all these things before I bought. And uh, I did my research. We're not talking about me spending 2 weeks looking for a lift and then pulling the trigger. More like 3 months, you know, of me mentioning it. I'll probably mention it in a few videos leading up to this month, you know, because it's a critical move. And a lot of people were like, yeah, man, that sounds like a good idea. And some people weren't. But I was probably thinking about it, you know, all the way back in September. You know, as soon as the season ended and I started counting my money and what I got to play with and what I got and what equipment I got that's paid for and that's where the mowers are hour wise. Am I going to have to buy another mower next year? No and no. I don't have to buy another mower next year. I can run and I can make just as much money. I can even make more next year with the same equipment that I got on the lawn care side right now. That's a fact. Because see, Drew's going to be with me full time. You know, Drew's not going to be doing part time. So me and Drew are going to be able to hit the ground running this year. I'm not going to spend a lot of time training Drew on anything. He's going to know how to do everything. And that's, you know, I've talked about that, you know, in trying to keep him, you know, on for the winter, you know. But I just kind of wanted to do a quick video this evening and let everybody know, you know, where I'm at, and wish everybody a Merry Christmas to you, all you guys and your families, and y'all be safe. And if y'all hear from old Blackfork, Jesse Blackfork, y'all comment, leave me a message in the comments. And Jesse, if you watching, man, Merry Christmas, buddy. Hey, man, holler at me, buddy. Anyway, this is Ray, and I'm out, man. Peace.